Hello, my name is Delaney. I'm 18 years old and I am from Alamogordo, New Mexico. I just wanted to talk to you guys, or you guys, uh, today about some of my favorite things that I like to do, which is reading, listening to music, and volunteering. So let's talk about reading. I have always loved reading from a very young age. I think I can remember the very first book that I ever read. I think it was by Dr. Seuss, and it was Green Eggs and Ham. My grandma taught me how to read, and she loves to read. So it's always kind of been our thing, reading, recommending books to each other, things like that. I just love the feeling of getting lost into a book and, just reading and reading and reading, and then hours pass by and you don't even know. I've always loved that feeling. The current book that I'm reading right now is Slaughterhouse-Five. It is by Kurt Vonnegut. He is my favorite author of all time. I think you would like him if you like very satirical comedies and just very kind of out of this world stuff. He is very, very funny, and he's always just been my favorite. It hasn't actually been the first time I've read this book. I've read this book multiple times actually because it's my favorite. And I just love it, and I love reading, and I feel like reading is a very important thing in my life. Whenever I'm sad, or whenever I just feel down or I'm bored, reading is my go-to. So music. So I grew up in an environment where I got exposed to a lot of different types of music. So for my grandparents, for instance, I listened to Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty, Johnny Cash, George Strait, Creedence Clearwater Revival, ZZ Top, things like that. Creedence Clearwater Revival is actually my favorite band of all time. It is my grandma's favorite band as well. I'm very, very close to my grandma, if you couldn't tell. And I've just always loved music like that because I can remember listening to it from a very young age. My mom was, I guess you would say, a metalhead in high school. So she introduced me to Metallica and AC/DC, Alice in Chains, Danzig, things like that, Def Leppard, Whitesnake, just a lot of different varieties of rock music that when I was little I didn't really like, but as I got older I really, really love now, and I have an appreciation for it. So I'm very thankful for that. My dad my dad is first generation Mexican American, so he introduced me to a lot of Spanish music, Hispanic music, such as Los Tigres del Norte, Cumbia Kings. If anybody knows what Cumbia Kings, I really love them. So we have something in common. Dwight Yoakam, for some reason. He's always loved Dwight Yoakam. And just a lot of really good old school Hispanic music that I really love. And it's just a special thing that I have with my dad. And so the last thing is volunteering. I have been volunteering from a very young age. I used to volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club here in Alamogordo. I was a junior staff member for about 4 years. I have volunteered at multiple animal shelters, thrift shops, libraries, things like that. I just feel like it's very important to give back to the community, and let them know that you're there. And I feel like volunteering has shaped me into the person that I am today, because I feel like it is my responsibility if someone is having a bad day to make it better. I currently volunteer at Bulls Acres Fire and Rescue. I am a certified EMT basic, and I do currently practice that at the firehouse, and that has really changed my life. I never knew that I wanted to do that. I thought I had always wanted to be a nurse, but emergency medicine really changed my life, and I got to know emergency medicine through volunteering, so I'm very, very grateful for that. I currently work in the ER here in Alamogordo, and I am soon transferring positions to be a tech there, so I can practice my EMT license while being a tech there. So that's pretty much all that's about me. Thank you so much for listening. I'm sorry if I say a lot because I kind of get lost in my own brain, but thank you so much.